Hi, I'm Olivia Vogel, and I'm here to talk about counseling as a profession. For my informative speech, I chose counseling as a profession to inform my audience, my class, about counseling in general and about some myths and trying to dispel some myths that happen kind of around the counseling as a field. There's a lot of confusion there, especially because a lot of doctors can counsel their patients, and a lot of pastors and priests and in ministry settings people counsel. And while that is counseling, it's different than going to school for, say, clinical health counseling. And I wish to inform my audience about just counseling in general. And my thesis would be, if you are a level-headed problem solver and value job security, and if you want to honor God through your career, counseling may be a good career choice for you. Counseling has a lot of options to involve God into your workplace practice. A lot of different counseling techniques and a lot of what counselors are taught to say, and a lot of different methods point back to God. Empathy is one thing that we're told from day one is extremely important. And that goes back to the Bible. God tells us that we need to be slow to anger and to see all sides of a problem. And counseling is just that. You need to focus and see the entire problem and remain calm even in crisis situations. So this is a field that you can share Christ. For my persuasive speech, I chose zero or low waste. My audience would be my class, and I chose it to persuade my audience to embrace a less wasteful lifestyle. Plastics and single-use plastics such as straws and cups and coffee cups and that kind of thing are really wasteful to the environment. And in Genesis 1, God gave the earth to us to take care of, and I think that in preserving what he gave us and not throwing waste into the oceans or into landfills or burning things, I think that is a way that we can show God's love for us in giving love kind of to the world. A lot of people, especially in India, there are clips you can Google about people swimming through garbage in their rivers when they have floods, and there are so many photos of animals just in plastic or stuck in plastic. And I think that preventing single-use plastics and avoiding single-use plastics, especially straws, is helpful in preserving what God gave us. And I think that it's a very important role that we play as Christians. My thesis would be, waste is a social problem that can be remedied partly and in a God-honoring way by a decrease in single-use plastics. Straws are especially harmful because they can't be recycled, and I think easy swaps are a good way to solve that, and we can still honor God through that because he gave this land to us and this earth to us, and he only gave us one. So I think that is extremely important, and showing Christ's love to us is showing love to the world. Thank you.